for right now. We've got a couple of things coming up. We have a workshop coming up on the 7th, right? On the 7th. Women's Day celebration means it's going to be a follower-focused workshop. Still going to be good for the leaders because you should always know what the other person is going through. We have some tentative details which are coming up on Facebook tomorrow if I have a chance to just sit down and actually do it. So stay up to date on the workshop, see what's going to be happening.
What time?
Sorry?
What time?
What is it, 12
to
until 4?
4:30.
It's the afternoon workshop?
What does it practically mean? Does it mean that following follower blah blah?
Yeah.
Exactly, yes.
Does that mean that we don't have to have equal amount of followers and leads, or does it mean that it would be better to have that?
I never track who's coming, which is why usually it's been pretty good about it, but on occasion we're really heavy one side or the other. It is always appreciated to come with a partner to help keep the numbers even, but I don't require it.
But the thing is that it's not solo workshop. It will be
Exactly.
for girls. It is in couples, but there will be more focus on followers than usual.
Now, and one of the things is that when they talk about follower focus, one of the only things that a lot of people mention is, styling styles. So here's the stuff that the follower can do within the dance that doesn't include the leader, and that's not really what we want to be focused on. What we want to be focused on is the cool stuff that followers can do with their leader, and the steps that put a lot more emphasis on what the follower does than what the leader does. So instead of having a contrast of, here's the cool stuff that we just have the follower do, and then, here's a perfect example of that, right? When we did this step, and then we immediately followed it with this step, this is the workshop where we only do the first half of that. Okay, so that's kind of what we're talking about. We're talking about just making the steps that really make the follower shine more than anything else, but still a part of it. There will be at least one kind of special class, which we haven't planned yet, but just in case it doesn't work out, I'm not going to advertise it yet. But if it doesn't work out, I have some other ideas about what we're going to do. So we have at least one class that is going to be about the followers doing something special, not just with a normal dance, but something extra cool. House party this weekend. Friday, so Friday we're going to the Lindy Invasion party. You can still catch the house party and the big party. We need to say anything about the house party?
That's going to be awesome.
They hit lasers!
Oh yeah, lasers.
I almost forgot to mention this. Okay, there was a question that was asked about the workshop in Warsaw. The question was, at the dance, is it okay to ask the instructors to dance when you're a new dancer? Yes. It is not only okay, it is something you should absolutely be doing. Now, if there's any fear or insecurity you have about asking someone better than you to dance, you should get rid of it just in general. It should not be something that is in your state of mind in the first place, because that's not the kind of community we create. It's not the kind of one that we get involved in. These are dances, these are experiences that everybody should be willing to dance with people who are new and say, yes, I'm going to give you a good experience like I had when I started, and I want you to be a part of this community with me. However, even if you are not at that point yet, you are paying the instructors at a workshop to make you better. This is their job. They are getting paid at this moment. If you want to dance with them and you are convinced that the experience will be terrible for them, that they are going to absolutely hate it, they will get no enjoyment because you are such an absolutely terrible dancer that nothing they want to do will work. Doesn't matter, it's their job to make you better. Okay? So take that in mind, that whenever you go to a workshop, if the instructors are there and you want to catch one of them for a dance, leader or follower, it doesn't matter, ask. Ask. It is a poor instructor who would turn down any one of their students for a dance. It almost never happens. And if it does, you tell me and we will make sure never to invite them. So, it is serious. I have the tolerance for that. That goes for me as well. When we're at the dances on Monday nights and the parties afterwards, You guys can ask me to dance. I get asked just a couple of times when I go out dancing, and it's always nice for people to come up and ask me to dance. So no matter, like, in any of those circumstances, leaders, followers, everybody does the asking. This is not,
This is important thing, not only about asking teacher, it's not tango. No one is going to look at you weird if you're a girl and you're asking a boy. It's totally okay, and we are encouraging to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're not asking, you're just sitting down, because it's always more followers, so, you know.
Ask whoever you want. This also applies for followers asking other followers. If one of them would like to be a leader, men asking other men. If one of them wants to be a follower. I generally think the etiquette is, if a guy asks another guy to dance, the one asking is saying, I want to be a follower. I think the same thing is true of the followers. If the follower is asking another follower to dance, she wants to lead. But you can ask anybody. You can ask anybody to dance, and you should all the time to get the most out of this. Okay, so workshop, house party, no new information yet on upcoming classes. We're still looking. Oh, we are looking for a venue for the party.
We're
On
looking
the
for a
7th.
venue for a party on 7th. So if anyone has any idea where it could happen, we would appreciate. And we also kind of look for the venue for classes. If someone has any idea, but we have a lot of requirements, so contact us.
Yeah.
If you have to think for Monday around 7, something like this.
Yeah.
Half an hour and a half.
On a personal note, Sophie and I are heading up to Warsaw in 2 weekends for Retro Weekend. We are looking for housing. If anybody has a friend in Warsaw that...
And if anybody going towards Retro Weekend?
Yes.
Okay. If anybody has a friend in Warsaw that would be willing to offer us a place to stay, it would be greatly appreciated. We're going to put the call out on Warsaw as well, just so it comes out. Okay. I think that's everything I feel. Oh, no, I have just one more real quick story to tell. When I was in Warsaw, I had an awful lot of people from the Warsaw scene coming up and talking to me about the scene in Krakow and all the dancers that were there and representing. And usually with the phrase like about, hey David, you know, look at what you've created, isn't that great? And I always kind of have to have the response of, I didn't. I didn't create anything. I teach. That's what I do. But the Monday parties, I had no hand in creating that. That was something that happened that you guys did. I just attend. I get to go there and dance, and that's it, and it's wonderful. When I do a house party at my place, obviously I'm hosting. When Kyle does a house party, it's all on him. And all the stuff that happens in terms of the classes, if it wasn't something that was group-oriented, it was Sophie and Anna who put it together. I did very little. I come and I teach. And from that, I want to make sure that I have a chance to say thank you for that to everybody, because you guys have created something that I am very happy to be part of. So with that, if there's a group that wants to go out dancing tonight, I would be happy to DJ for it. We'll just leave that open. I'll let you guys decide. Do we want to do a video recap for this class? We're just going to do some.
Yeah.
Let's read.
Do we want to talk through